light, happiness, joy, abundance, and prosperity and everything great. Please, if you have, yeah, please do me a favor and please hit the like button, please hit share, please hit subscribe, please turn that notification bell on to all so you can always be updated whenever I put another message out there for you guys. And please keep in mind within watching any of my readings or anything that I post that you're in understanding and agreement that I am not reliable nor responsible for anybody's actions but my own. So please only take what resonates and leave what does not resonate for whom it resonates for. Remember, he could be she could be he, or roles could be reversed. Just don't make anything fit that doesn't fit because you don't want to break your beautiful divine puzzle. Hey, sorry, I don't even know what happened. Like, Jenny called me. Thank God Jenny called me because it was still showing. Sorry, guys, if you're watching this, like, the part one apparently blacked out. Guys, it was showing me, so this is part two, it was showing like that it was still, that it, like, it was, I could still see the screen. Everything looked fine to me. So thanks to Jenny, though. Thank God Jenny called me, and I was like, what the heck's going on? The title did say it was going down. Yeah, thank you, Jenny. I would have had no idea because it looked perfectly fine on my end. Yeah, I looked up. I'm like, why is Jenny calling me? And then I seen my screen was perfectly fine. So, yeah, exactly. And somebody's trying to block. Yeah, exactly. See, like I just caught what you're saying. But yeah, like somebody does not want this message to get out. I hope he's like seen everything that, I don't know when it went out because it was looked like it was recording the whole time for me. It's the eclipse. Yeah, exactly. And somebody's about to get eclipsed the hell out. Somebody doesn't want this message. And I have full like I have. There should be no reason why my internet's perfectly fine. Like there's, I don't know, but yeah. So that just shows, right? But I don't know if you guys seen the Three of Wands came out. Yeah, but like they also knew. I don't know how when the screen went black, but the last time I shuffled again, it was. I hope you guys seen it. Like I double shuffled Judgment and the Lovers, okay? But it went reverse. I shuffled it, said that, and then it went to the reverse. And I hope you guys seen it. Then my first, you know what I mean? So the roles are being reversed. What they put you through is now happening to them. When they thought it was all laughy, haha, smiling in your face while betraying you in your back and everything else, thinking they're getting away with it. And I feel like this has been going on for quite some time as well. All right, and it could be with some people with the Three of Wands on the fence. This card in this deck, it's like your ship's coming in, but it also talks about in this card, it highlights communication, okay? So and I feel like this is people that maybe you don't have communication with, maybe you cut them off, all right? And maybe with it being on the fence, there could still be some people that you do talk to as well. But your ships are coming in, okay, with that Three of Wands, and they also know they're under judgment. Like they know maybe one person got locked up and they know that that person's telling on everybody else, or they feel it, okay, or whatever the situation is. They know it's happening, all right? They know it. I was trying to think what else. You're about to get a message. You could be getting a message possibly about some sort of finances, possibly from the courts. I don't know what made me, just because I was shuffling like this. I don't even know why I picked them up like that. I'm just going to shuffle this again, but we had the Judgment card again. They know that they're screwed. Somebody could have got a message from the courts, okay, saying that they have to report to jail, or maybe from a parole officer or something. You know, maybe there could have been like the sheriff's coming at someone's door, okay, or something like this. There could be even like a warrant suite happening, and multiple people getting locked up from a warrant suite possibly, or a raid of some sort. Somebody could have there could have been like a message at someone's house or something left on their door possibly that they need to report to jail, or they could have got a letter to cease and you know what I mean? They're caught. They know it. Hangman. It's coming in. They're caught. They know it. I'm telling you, they're going to jail. They're getting locked up. There's multiple people getting locked up, and they know it. All right, and there's stillness. All right, with the communication and stillness right next to it. Okay, that's telling me is somebody like they, you know what I mean? Somebody like that you don't talk to. I feel like there's some sort of communication issues as well. Possibly, maybe some people you talk to, some people you don't as well. All right, but they're caught and they know it. All right, somebody could have tried to sacrifice you. Could it be a false flame? There's the extra card I was telling you about. See how I wrote twin flame on it? But you could have a twin flame that's coming in. There could be your false flame that's getting locked the fuck up. Oh, and remember that judgment with the lovers card? It was the first time it was lovers judgment, and then I shuffled that last time, and like it was, you know, literally right after the shuffle. I don't know if you guys seen it or not. If the screen went off, it was literally, you know, yeah, the lovers and the judgment, and then I shuffled it, and right after it was judgment on this side and lovers on this side. So this is, yeah, with the twin flame right here, this is telling me, like, you're, like I said, like you're about to be financially stable if you're not already, and also you're making right choices and everything that you went through. Now you're getting, so this would make sense that it would be a twin flame. So everything your false flame put you through, they're now seeing it. Okay, you went through the hardships and everything else. Okay, and now the false flame is about to go through hell and high water. They thought they got over on you and they didn't, but now also, you know, you're coming in with that judgment. Part of that judgment is that you're gonna finally be financially stable and have like a you know, your other person, your twin flame. You know what I mean? Dude, they're done. It's over. It's a wrap. They're caught. Just like I caught this judgment card. How many times did we see this card? I seen it like 5 times off the camera, plus all of them on time, and they're caught. Somebody's in jail. Somebody already got locked up. Okay, and they're probably telling on everybody else. Or if they're not yet, it's going to. They're about to get arrested. 3 of Wands to the Hangman to the Judgment. It's clear as day. Somebody's already in jail or they're about to get locked up. They're caught. They're caught. And you're about to go from sort of stillness to some sort of action, okay? And I feel with that communication, that twin flame. So there could be with your true twin flame, maybe you're not communicating yet. Somebody could have been, you know, most likely your false flame could have been trying to stop some sort of communication with you coming into union with your true twin flame. And if we go from, like, you know, not having communication to some sort of stillness, this person's going to go ahead and take action towards you. They're coming. Your person's coming in. While your false flame and these other people, it could be 3 people that are under judgment, could be even more. Maybe more. I feel like there's multiple people. Holy Spirit, with the 3 here, it could be 3 wands. Okay, and there's 3 people on this card here. It could be more. And then there's 3 X's. You could even have 3 fucking X's if you have that many. There's an X here, XX. Okay, there's 3 X's. Something about XXX. Something, it could be something to do like some sort of like sexual crime. Somebody could have done something illegal, you know, with the triple X like type of thing. Somebody could have invaded somebody's privacy. They could have did something, recorded somebody without their permission. Could have R-worded somebody. I pray to God that's not the case. Oh, that's twin. So yeah, it was a 7 of Cups. Okay, there's some sort of illusions that was happening, but that there was 2 7 of Cups in this card, so it looks like it's flipped over, but it's not, because that's the twin flame card I wrote on the back. I don't know why I did that. I should just wrote it on here, but whatever. 8 of Cups. Okay, introspection. Okay, on that card says now they're gonna have to go introspecting. Okay, and realizing what the hell they done did. Okay, but yeah, there was a lot of illusions, a lot of manipulation. Wasn't that card too? Was it the 7 Cups? Somebody was trying to fight for you. They wanted they smiled in your face, stabbed you in the back, okay? And now they want some sort of revenge on you. Now this is God getting revenge on them. There's multiple people under that. We've seen that judgment card so many times, dude. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. Page of Pentacles, or Knight of Pentacles, sorry. Knight of Pentacles on the fence, but more so in the reverse. So somebody got caught, some sort of gold digger, okay? Somebody could have lost a job. Somebody was not trustworthy at all. We have trust on the in the reverse here on this the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could have lost a job, and that's part of their judgment. Okay, it could be a judge or a lawyer or a officer that's not trustworthy that they had in their pocket, or it could be a snitch. You know what I mean? Twin flame. It could be a false flame that's happening too. They're realizing that they can't trust, you know what I mean? This person's untrustworthy. They could have lost some sort of job. They could be under judgment for whatever they do for money. I feel, okay, they could have possibly been like recording you without your permission, okay? And could have been making money off of it. They could have did like an OnlyFans or something. Someone with the XXX. I feel like they did some sort of like something. This person might just be a nasty ass pervert. Their plans backfired. They don't have any plans now. 2 of Wands in reverse. They could have been planning to try to make you lose out on your job or your finances. Okay, maybe that's why part of the judgment is that you finally be financially stable. Okay, and they can't block whatever God's doing for you. Whatever the blessing is that God's coming in, it's in God's hands. You know what I mean? No doubt, no devil, no demon, no karmic could stop or block. You know what God has in store for you. So now they don't have any plans. They don't know what to do. That you know what I mean? And everything backfired. Their plans backfired. Six of Cups in reverse is somebody from your past that's not coming back, that you don't have communication with, okay? They might try to come and communicate with you, but you're not going to be, you know, maybe it's in the courts. They're being forced to go inward. You're about to be coming out of hermit mode as well, okay? In the past, you could have been in hermit mode, you know, isolating yourself, but no, you're coming out, okay? Maybe, I feel like somebody tried to publicly shame you, humiliate you, maybe try to have you, like, to have you isolated, or to, you know what I mean, 'cause in the past possibly, or it could even be the present right now or something. You're about to be coming out of hermit mode, but this person's being forced, okay? They refuse to go inward and to take a look at what they were doing and how wrong they were. This person really thinks, or these people think that they try to justify what they did wrong to you, but there's no justification for it. So this person's being forced to go inward. They're getting locked the fuck up for sure. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. And while you're coming up out of from some sort of stillness, and like I said earlier, going from some sort of stillness, you know, or feeling stuck, to moving forward, taking action, okay, and major quickly too, okay. And you're coming up out of hermit mode. There's no stopping this. If you are like isolating, you're not anymore. You're about to be moving forward. 10 of Cups, you're about to have a happy home, happy family, wish fulfillment in your family life. If you always wanted a child or something, you know, you're going to have a kid, if that's, you know, if that's what you want, or if you've been having problems in your family, that's about to be, you know, fixed, okay? You're about to have wish fulfillment in your family life. The Hierophant in a reverse, okay? This is a dark group, cult, coven, secret society that got caught. That's why I said there's multiple people. Look, the Hangman right over here, and they weren't listening to divine guidance. 7 of Wands, you're protected. Underneath the Judgment card too, God is protecting you. All right, and look at this, resilience. Look how this card's focused mainly on resilience, but because of your resilience, okay, God, like the action that you continue to take action, okay, you've been protected from all the action they did. God is protecting you, all right, and you're defending yourself. God is defending you, all right, and you're protected from this dark group, cult, coven, secret society that's caught, all right. They could have tried to sacrifice you in the past. Could be some sort of large organization. They're all caught. They're done. You could even have family that's involved in this. Your family's protected though. Like if you've been worried about your children, if you have kids or your family or whatever, you know what I mean, they're protected. If you've been, you know, always pray over your children and your family. If you have any kids in your family, the ones that are not karmic. The Fool, somebody blocked their purpose. They feel very foolish. They lost their job, all right, and there's about to be a huge change that's coming. Somebody's trying to attack you. They refuse to do the right thing. They lost their damn job, okay, and they blocked their purpose, and they're pissed the fuck off because they were planning to do this to you. But you are protecting, you're guarding yourself. And look, the 7 of Wands, this whole reading is going to be centered by the 7 of Wands underneath the Judgment. You're protected, okay? You have some sort of court protection order here or something. The law enforcement is watching you and protecting you, and possibly your family as well. That's a twin flame. I really should have wrote it on the other side. I should probably still do that because sometimes I think the card flips when it didn't. Just twin flame. King of Cups in the reverse. This is a heartless, soulless person. Their plans backfired. They feel stupid now, okay? Whoever this is, somebody from your past, the King of Cups, okay? They have no support. Their plans were, before they were supported by this dark group, cult, coven, secret society. But even this dark group, cult, you're protected from from first and foremost from God, okay, and from the courts, okay. So because they're under investigation or something here, all right, but they have no support. Their plans backfired, and now they're all screwed. And this is somebody for King of Cups in a reverse, a heartless, soulless person that probably pretended to be, you know what I mean. This is either just somebody that's just a complete asshole all the time, or somebody who pretends to be a very loving person, but really the whole time they were smiling in your face, stabbing you in the back. you know, probably got real close to you, pretended to be, you know, probably your false flame or whatever. All right, and somebody from your past, they will not be coming back to you. They will not be coming back into your life. They know this. Their plans backfired. They have no support either. They have no plans. They don't know what to do. They realize they blocked their purpose. They messed up. Why? All because of your protection and you continuing to keep your guard up. And why? Because God's guarding you. God's protecting you. You're listening to your divine guidance, and you continuing to do this. When this person refuses to do the right thing, this person's been getting like smacked in the ass like multiple times, smacked inside the head, like divine guidance, like telling them like, yo, you need to knock it off. Leave that person alone. Leave that person alone. And this person just has not been listening. They've been continuing to go after you and attack you and try to persecute you. And you know what I mean? They're just been doing the most with this art group called Club and Secret Society. 5 of Cups. They're in grief, pain, sorrow, agony now. Major grief. If I can turn back time. They can't though. They wish I could turn back time. I found a way. Justice, because it was completely unjust what they did to you in the past. For all the injustice that you went through, somebody could be a karmic Libra. You're about to get somebody's blocked some sort of communication. Okay, this communication from the justice system. All right, and I feel like, or maybe they haven't communicated with you because they're watching you and protecting you because they've been seeing what this. I feel like this has been going on for a while. Actually, honestly, like I said earlier, I really feel like there's something that's been going on. You're under some sort of investigation for quite some time, guys. Can you see me? Can you hear me now, guys? Can y'all hear me? I'm gonna try. Can you hear me, guys? What the heck? Ah! What the heck? Sorry, guys. I can't even see the freaking. Oh, lordy. Oh, man. All right, guys, you still there? I apologize, dude. Somebody does not want to. Thank you so much, Jenny. Somebody that time I seen it. Can you guys hear me? All right, I apologize, guys. Somebody does not want this reading to come out. All right, I didn't see it until I see you calling me again, or right before she did. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny. I'm gonna try if it happens again, or somebody does not want you. Make sure you pay close attention to this reading because somebody clearly does not want you to hear this message. But it's gonna come out anyway. I don't know where it stopped. Yeah, Jenny. Next time, anytime it starts to go off, just call my phone right away. My watch will ring. My phone will ring, so I'll stop talking. I'll know when to stop talking and like look at the thing, make sure you're hearing. But yeah. So in the PS area, you're about to get some sort of communication that was blocked. Somebody blocked some sort of communication, okay, from law enforcement or the courts or something to you in the past, okay, and the courts got this too as well. But like I was saying about this King Cups in the reverse, all right, they're this one that it's most likely an ex or like somebody that was supposed to be really close to you. If you're a masculine, like if you're a straight masculine, then this is like, you know, somebody that played like your brother, you know what I mean? And like your best friend or something. Or if you're female, it's most likely your ex. Leave you alone. All right. Like so many signs. I feel like this dark group, Cold Club and Secret Society, this group, all right. At first, what I'm getting is when things was happening, the multiple things that they did to you, all right, that like things was happening back to them, but they weren't getting it. Like they were just like chalk it up or like just think it as like, oh, it's like this, that, or the other, not realizing that it's karma. Like it was God smacking the shit out of them, telling them like, leave you alone. They would do something to you, then something happened to them. And at first, they weren't connecting the dots and realizing, hey, this is. Sorry, I'm trying to straighten it out. Realizing like it's what's like, you know, they just did something major to you, and then all of a sudden like something worse happens to them. Then like they weren't connecting the dots. They were thinking that was just like a fluke or whatever. But then they even multiple times. Okay, this person and this group. I feel like this group probably even this person or vice versa. Like, yo, we need to leave this person alone. They're protected. Okay. okay? They are definitely protected. Somebody could have also lied and said you were a snitch or a CI. This could even be why this group was coming after, part of the reason why they're coming after you, okay? And there's somebody from your past who you cannot trust, okay? There was, in the past, there was a lot of injustice that you went through, but you're getting, you know, and the way you endured everything, okay? Now everything that's coming in, you're about to get a lot of stuff from the past that you went through because of the way you handled it. And I feel like this has been going on for probably years. It could happen like 2 years, or it could have even been like 7 years ago. It could have been 10 years ago. It could have been 12 years ago. It could have been 20 years ago. I don't know. But like, there's a lot of stuff in the past that you know, they've been under investigation here. All right. And it has to do with, and it started with some, I feel like, some sort of communication you were supposed to get from the courts. Okay, and you never got it. Maybe somebody blocked it or took it, pretended to be you, and ever since it started off with something from the courts, and you not getting it, and it going to the wrong person. Okay, I don't know if it's something that's supposed to be left to you, but you're about to have a happy home, happy family. Okay, and I feel like you could have some sort of karmic family or people you consider to be family, but they weren't like blood related. That was definitely part of this. They're caught. They're all caught. And now you're about to finally have actually, like, you know, completion, okay, in your family. Like, you know, you're going to have, look, see, all this injustice that you went through, I just realized that too. Yeah, and it says completion at the bottom of this 10 of cups too. So for all the injustices being completed now, there's something in the courts that's getting done. It's over with, okay? You're finally going to be able to feel whole and like happy and everything else. It's something that's long overdue. Definitely long overdue. Somebody was planning to fight you. You guys there? Thank you, Jenny. Can you guys hear me? The wheels on the bus go round and round, round. Can you hear me, guys? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you, guys. I apologize, guys. It's so annoying. It was crazy is when Jenny called me, I can still see, I seen George's message come afterwards. Like, it still looks perfectly fine on my end. It's like, it don't make any sense. Somebody's really, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Somebody's probably playing in there, but you're getting the victory. 6 of Wands achievement. You're about to get the victory here because all your hard work is paying off. You worked hard and all that hard work is paying off, okay? And you're getting victory, success, public recognition, and possibly even fame. And also what I'm getting is they're going to get publicly caught, okay? There could be something that's going on in the news, or it could be out in the public. There's something about a public shame, all right? As well, but something, yeah, they're done. All your hard work, okay? They worked hard to cause you a lot of injustice, and they're, you know, they worked hard to try to sacrifice you and have you stuck and stagnant, and it's over with. You know what I mean? Confirmation. God stepping in. Ace of Swords. There it is. Boom. 10 of Cups. About to have happy home, happy family. Why? Because you're God's family. Oh shit! The devil stepping in too. Somebody's passing away. Somebody's getting eclipsed out. It could be a family member. Ace of Swords. Okay, so God's stepping in. It's in God's hands, but also when this comes out in reverse, the devil's stepping in. The devil's collecting, and this is under judgment. Somebody worked hard to sacrifice you, and that's the Ace of Swords truth. And somebody understands the fact that the devil's coming in. Maybe this already happened to somebody. Somebody might have got already eclipsed out. And they also know you also have God. You have the courts. You have God first and foremost. God protecting you. You have the courts protecting you. You even have the dark protecting you. You're anointed. Touch not my anointed. Do my prophet no harm. And there's the Ace of Swords truth. And they got understanding. They blocked their purpose. They're screwed. They don't know what to do. They feel like a fool. They're everything. Somebody's also been battling with your finances, attacking your finances. They could have possibly made you lose a job in the past. Somebody in the courts is definitely losing their job, without a doubt. Whether it's like either a judge, a lawyer, or a cop or something, some sort of crooked shit that's going on. Okay, and yeah. And God is bringing out the Ace of Swords truth, the whole understanding. They understand for a fact that God is protecting you. And not only God, like you have everybody, you're protected. You have nothing to worry about. Okay. If you're in hermit mode, get the fuck on out. Okay. If you've been isolating yourself out of fear or something like that, what are you doing? Ain't nothing going to touch you. Okay? And completion. And they also know for a fact, 1,000,000% Ace of Swords is you are a child of God. And do not to mess with you. And the Eight of Swords truth that has come out, okay? And now it's come out possibly about your family, about, you know, this could even be a family member. It could be, like I said, a brother, okay? It doesn't have to be. It could be a father. It could be, you know, a lover. It could have been whatever situation is. But you're about to have some sort of completion here. And now that the Eight of Swords truth is out, and just like how it says completion at the bottom, this Ten of Cups is, you know, it's like a fulfillment in your family life, okay? But it's also now it's completed because all the truth is here. And wow, God's taking action, devil's taking action, the courts are taking action. They're screwed. They're screwed. Look, judgment, 7 of Wands to the devil stepping in, devil, and you know, the devil collecting. Twin flame. Queen of Swords, you're protected. Like I said, you're protected. You're honest, you're loyal, you're authentic. Okay, they know that you're speaking the truth about everything you've been through. You know, independent. You're extremely independent. They weren't planning on that. My radio's ringing. They were trying to make you lose support. Look, their plans was to try to cut you off, purposely made you get fired from jobs, or, you know, tried to get you fired from jobs, try to block your purpose and everything else. Okay, they wanted to make it very uncomfortable for you. All right, they were trying to change things in your life, right? And they couldn't. Okay, the truth has come out. Maybe in the past they did, but it allowed that to happen for a reason. But they know for a fact you're independent. They weren't planning on this. They were planning on losing support. Okay, that's what they planned, but that backfired. They weren't planning on, maybe you did lose a job in the past, but that was meant to happen so you could start your own business, or for a better job, or whatever's going on, or to isolate you, to prepare you. When you are isolated, that's when God's preparing you, and he's having you find your purpose and everything else, you know what I mean, and prepare. All right, so yeah, you're very independent, you're very loyal, very honest, very authentic, you know. You got your sword up against this person. They weren't planning for that to happen either. They weren't planning for you to cut them the fuck off. Now you did. You're about to get communication from your actual true twin flame. And I feel like your false flame is caught. This person might be your true twin flame, could possibly be getting a divorce, possibly from somebody they're in a relationship with in the past, somebody they did not trust. Okay, they're seeing that you work super hard. I feel like your false flame, though, you're about to get communication from your twin flame, but your false flame could be the one that's getting caught. Okay, that's in this dark root code covenant secret society. They could even possibly they could have possibly falsified a marriage. Your false flame. That could be what the communication from the courts could have been that you didn't get. Somebody could have falsified a marriage. They are bad karma, bad luck, bad fortune, bad karma. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. They're stuck, they're screwed, and that's part of their judgment. And they know it. Someone's trying to give you their karma. Hell to no. Part of their judgment is you're protected from whatever they're trying to do to you. They're screwed. Holy Spirit, divine. 3 of Cups in the reverse. They're not happy because they're under judgment. They're upset. They're not celebrating at all. Why? Because you're protected. Your twin flame is protected. You're in alignment for your twin flame to come in. This whole dark cold covenant secret society is not happy at the fact that you're protected, and that the devil is stepping in to collect, and that they're under heavy judgment for everything they did. 4 of Swords. Why? Because you healed. You continue to heal. They didn't plan for that to happen. God heard your prayers. They're being answered. You healed from some sort of major, some sort of job loss, or like they thought that was going to break you, or some sort of financial restraint or something like this. All right. And the 1,000,000% truth has come out about this 4 of Swords plus this Ace of Swords. That's the 5 of Swords, about how you healed from that major betrayal that they did, right? The 4 of Swords plus this Ace, that's 5 of Swords. How they smelled the truth that's come out, the 1,000,000% truth that's come out about how untrustworthy they were. Okay, and how they betrayed you. They smiled in your face, stabbed you in the back, and why you protected yourself from them. Okay, they feel very much fucking foolish for what they did. They didn't expect you to heal and move forward and to cut them off and to become this independent, love, beautiful, divine being that you are. And people see them for who they truly are. And law enforcement sees it too. They're screwed. That's what that share. If I could turn back time, that keeps playing in my head. Yeah. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, there's no balancing this one out. They're screwed. 22 could be significant as well. There's no going back. They didn't plan on you not balancing things out with this person. They expected you to come back. They looked at you like a fucking yo-yo. That you're, oh, they could play with you all they want and string you along, and that you would always just come right back into the palm of their hand, right? Until you cut that fucking cord and that yo-yo fell to the ground. They weren't expecting that to happen. See? 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 Now you're about to have happy home, happy family. Why? Because you didn't make it up with this person here. They weren't planning on that to happen. They wanted to keep playing them games. You look at you like I see this as like a yo-yo. This pentacle is a yo-yo. You know what I mean? They weren't expecting this to happen. 2 wands in reverse, it's 2 pentacles in reverse, and things are not getting worked out. This might even be this ex might be the one that's passing away. I don't know, or maybe they did or some shit. I don't know. But you now have a happy home, happy family, and now completion. Okay, because this person was trying to wheel you back in, but nope, you didn't. Now that you didn't, now they could have even lied. Somebody could have been lying, saying that you were in a relationship with them, or confirmation. This fucking weirdo is going around telling people that you are together, or they're still sleeping with you. And maybe your true twin flame realized that you're not. Maybe they did some sort of investigation themselves and realized, no, this person been working hard to try to pay you and everything else. Maybe you are in isolation. 3 of Pentacles on the fence. You're about to have some sort of excitement here coming on. They're not excited about this. There's some sort of failed collaboration. It's dark root. Okay, so there's a 3 pentacles on the fence. So 23, God is preparing a table for you in the presence of your enemies. So they're going to watch you rise as they fall. You possibly watch them fall, okay? But 3 of pentacles on the fence. So this is telling me, all right, things are working out. You're about to have a lot of excitement, okay? And a lot of celebration as well, because all in the past, they celebrated. They were all happy when they were being unjust to you, right? Now, this dark root cult come secret society was a failed collaboration with the 3 of pentacles in the reverse. They got caught, all right? Now that they got caught, now they're going to start collaborating. That's why it's on the fence here too, because somebody's already collaborating with law enforcement, or will be when they get caught up, all right? They're not happy about this, all right? Because things are working out in your favor, and this twin flame is coming in. They want to work with you because they see this. They see how hard you worked. Oh, wait, that's 11, okay? It's your twin flame, without a doubt, because there's 8 of pentacles plus the plus 3 pentacles. That's 11 pentacles right underneath the twin flame. So, yeah, things are turning out in your favor, okay? And this dark root cold cup and secret society, this could have even been a false marriage, okay? That's being discovered as well. And now, law enforcement, okay? I feel like there was some sort of law enforcement here. Somebody was working with law enforcement. It could be dirty cops, or somebody could have been like a CI or something here. Somebody from your past. They were once working with them, and now they're not, okay? So this could even be the feds, right? The feds could have made a deal with somebody in this dark root coven secret society. Maybe somebody got caught up. Somebody got arrested, right? With the hangman right there. Could have got arrested and told him, look, you know, tell me everything, and then we'll let you, you know, maybe give you less time, whatever situation is, or let you walk away. And they were once going to work with this person, whoever this person is, but they were using them as a yo-yo, just like this ex tried to use you as a yo-yo. And they're just going to use them all up, get all their information, and then they think that they're going to get, but if you lie to the feds, right? This is what my old neighbor told me, because apparently he did 13 years in the feds, okay? Sometimes I question, were you a cop, or were you no, in the prison? Anyway, it could even be your neighbor. But what he said was, you know, if you work if you work with them, then you have to be 1,000,000% like honest, and they already know. They already know everything that they're asking you anyway. You know what I mean? So, but if you like slip up, or you don't tell them one thing, or if you lie about one thing, they'll take all your information, and right at the end they'll use you up, and right at the end they're gonna lock you the fuck up. And I feel like that's what's about to happen here. Or it's either somebody working with like the feds or something, and they're gonna use them up and abuse them, and then lock them up, just like how this ex tried to use it. It's probably your ex. They were trying to use you as a yo-yo. Thought they had you by the palm of the hand. Well, guess what? They thought they were doing this to the feds too, and the feds are about to do this. It's about to be their karma for the way they played you. The feds are about to play the shit out of them, and not just the ex, but the whole dark group cold coven secret society. Because I feel like the ex is telling them this dark group cold coven secret society. Yeah, they're releasing toxicity. Somebody's working with law enforcement to release some sort of devilish toxicity. And you don't have, somebody's super obsessed with you, fuck creepers. All right, somebody's not happy. The truth about it, I'm telling you, something about weird sex, something like somebody's weird sexual behaviors. Okay, whether I don't know if somebody's like a or a petty, you know, or something about like a weird deviant like sexual behaviors, predator like type of energy. Okay, something about an R word could be significant. I feel like they're getting definitely caught up for something with their, maybe something about minors or something. Or like, I don't know if somebody was like a pervert that like followed you around and like did weird things around you or something. I'm getting like creepy, pervy, petty like vibes. But you don't have any toxicity. You're in alignment. And somebody's now working. They're caught. This King of Swords on the fence is caught. Like I caught this card. Okay. So somebody has spread a lot of lies. The truth has come out. And somebody's caught. So now they're going to act right and stand in the upright and work with the law enforcement because they got caught. Like I just said, look, Hangman. It's clear as day. Hangman. The dark root cold coming secret society. King of Swords on the fence here. They got caught just like I caught that card. So now, and they are under judgment. They're trying to get themselves out of trouble. So now they want to act. They were this little liar. They did all this. They didn't have. There's something that you didn't have knowledge of. Okay, or they know that this person. They are used. The feds are using this person. Okay, because the knowledge this person has about this dark group cult covenant secret society, which is probably this King of Cups right here, or it's somebody that already got caught, and they're working with this. I feel like feds. I feel like it's feds working with them, and they're now he's gonna can't because he's under judgment, and he's gonna stand in the upright, and he's telling them he's working with them because this whole collaboration failed. So he's trying to save his own ass, and he's doing this to get protected. But I'm telling you right now, whoever this is. Just let him do what he's doing. And somebody knows that they're, you know what I mean? Somebody's working hard to try to get some information out of you. 4 Wands. Celebrate. You're about to celebrate, though, okay? You have a solid foundation. So there's something about some creeper by your house, okay? Something about knowledge about something about knowledge of your foundation, of your home. Your home is protected. You're about to be celebrating now. You have a solid foundation because you healed 44144. All right, this would have went right here. 144. They know for a fact you're part of that. Now to fuck with you. Ace of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's max. They lost a major opportunity in love with you. They could have had it all with you, but now your twin flames coming in. This person's protecting you. The lovers, your ex got caught. They're caught. 8 of Swords. They're going to prison. When I caught these cards here, they're going to prison. 8 of Swords. They have a lot of anxiety. You're coming into union. 2 of Cups to the lovers. Boom, boom, boom. You, after a time of being with some pathological liar, very cutthroat, egotistical, narcissistic, very evil person, now your twin flame is coming in and they want a relationship with you. 2 of Cups to the lovers in the upright. And they're stuck on you. They're stuck on you like I'm stuck on glue. Country music could be significant. 222, 222. This person's very protective. This person's protecting you. Very loyal, very honest. He knows about what's been going on. He also has some sort of like occult knowledge or some shit. I don't know. But he's very wise, very smart. You healed, now you prayed for a relationship, it's coming in if you've been praying for one, but you healed from a major betrayal from an ex-lover and everything else, okay? And this person wants a relationship with you. They know that this is the right decision. They're realizing they found out the truth because, like I said earlier, this person or somebody was going around saying that you were in a relationship with them when you weren't. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, LT. Oh, thank you, hon. God bless you. You're a beautiful soul tenfold. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you, honey. They're realizing now, look, see now there's a 222, their plans backfired. They tried to make you lose a job, try to do all this. Okay, they could have made you do that. They weren't planning on you healing, okay? And this person purposely did you so dirty because they wanted you to trust anybody again. They want you not to be able to trust another lover. Trust in the reverse. They don't want you to, but they weren't expecting you to heal from their major betrayal and to be open and to heal from this and to be open for love. And now that you are, your twin flames coming in and they got their eyes on you. They're choosing you, relationship, 2 of Cups to the lovers. And they're protecting. King of Swords here to the Ace of the Queen of Swords. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Look at this. See? King of Swords wants to come in, wants to reunite. They want a relationship with you because with you, the King of Swords upright to the Queen of Swords and the upright. They want a relationship. It's clear as day. And you're not juggling things out. This person will not juggle you either. This person's for you. It's going to protect you. It's going to love you. She or whatever decision is. All right. This is the right decision because he or she has the right, the Ace of Swords, truth and clarity about this, about everything that happened to you. Your person might even be law enforcement. It could be like, or like a investigator or something. I don't know. They could have been watching you this whole fucking time, but somebody over here was lying, either saying that you were married or you were in a relationship with them when you weren't, or that they were still screwing with you. But they know for a fact, they know the truth now. And they know why. This person actually has a lot of love for you because of what you went through. Eight of Swords, they're trapped in their head too. They're going to prison. They already know this. Your ex is definitely done, okay? They're having a lot of anxiety. Your divine cat, your twin flame, they are a little worried though, okay? They're worried. I don't know why. I don't know why they're having anxiety. Okay, possibly. Oh, probably about the decision. Maybe they wish you would have did this sooner. But yeah, your ex and this whole group, cult, club, and secret society, or whatever this is, this group, this club, is going down. What is the outcome, please and thank you? Ace of Pentacles on the fence. You're about to have major growth coming in. All right, so there's somebody got caught. 3. So 4 pentacles. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, something that's not in alignment. It is, but it isn't. It was supposed to come to you, but it didn't go to the right person. See how it's 1, 2, 3, but it's like 1, 3 here, and then 1, 2, 3, and then you can add this would be 4. But something that wasn't, or something going into a circle. Okay, could even be that. Then stopping here. So somebody got caught. Now you're about to get some sort of financial blessing. On communication, 3 wands to this Ace of Pentacles here. You're about to have major growth in finance, a blessing that nobody can stop, nobody can take this. The 4 of Pentacles here. Somebody tried to write you out of something for sure. This is probably that very beginning, like I was telling you about. There was something about the communication. They probably could have falsified marriage here. Maybe they did this because they try to sacrifice you for some sort of financial come up and they didn't get it. It's coming to you though. Now they're not happy about this and they're under judgment for this. They're caught. And you're about to get communication about this financial blessing. And all your hard work, this 8 of Pentacles here, plus this Ace of Pentacles, that's 9 of Pentacles. You work super hard, okay, to get to where you're going, okay? And somebody refuses to balance things out and they give back what they took from you or whatever this is, now it's getting taken from their grubby little paws. And it's coming to you anyway. This person's financially stable. This King of Swords too, whoever this person is, they're financially stable. They could be going through a divorce, okay? So there could be like, but I don't think it really matters to anybody. The Tower card in reverse. They're done. It's over with. They have a financial. Also, they're screwed. They're under judgment, and there's no coming back from what they did. They have no excuse. There's no reason for what they did. They're caught. There's so much evidence here. They left a lot of evidence behind, but what they did as well, and there's no coming back. The Tower in the reverse. It cannot be rebuilt. And they know why, because of the exposure. The Sun cards here, they've been exposed, okay? And truth is out here. And now you're about to be extremely happy. Somebody's really happy about your strength, okay? Somebody is definitely a Leo. You could be a Leo, or somebody involved or your person could be a Leo. Because we have double Leo Sun card to the strength card. Or you could have a Sun that's a Leo. You're about to get a message. You're about to get a message about this financial blessing that's coming to you. I feel like somebody tried to marry you. And try to off you or something. Yeah, you healed. Okay, you're in alignment with this Temperance card. You could be a healer. That's why they're under heavy judgment, because they mess around with a healer. God needs you here. You're more important than these people. Okay, you're in alignment. So now you're going to have a lot of growth because all the healing you did. You're about to get this financial blessing because you're in alignment for it. Now you're ready for it because of major healing. 4 swords over top of the Temperance card. The 4 swords is you healed. You prayed and you healed, right? The Temperance card is healing. Or being a healer, and it could be also being in alignment. Now you're ready for this. You're in alignment. You heal from all this untrustworthy stuff and major betrayals. So now it's coming in. It's coming straight to you. Knight of Swords, and maybe you're taking sort of action here, and it's protected. Someone's coming rushing in to protect you, the lover right here, and also law enforcement and everything else. Something about stargazing is significant. One more for the outcome. Knight of Wands. Your ex is being very immature about what they're doing, okay? But you have no idea. Once your lover's coming in, they're coming to take the stand. They're going to take a, you know, they're coming in. They're going to take the lead here. They could be healing from some sort of like heartache, from sort of divorce, possibly from after you poured in this, like, this is the same thing that's happening to you. It happened to your twin flame, to your true twin flame. Are you both healed from like pouring in all your love and your trust or your finances? I feel like one was like you poured all your love in, the other one probably like was in a relationship where they're with a gold digger or something. They were just siphoning for their money or something like that. And something about you both had to balance yourselves out about overdoing it. Either over loving somebody and not receiving that same love back to like the wrong person, and somebody else was being drained from their finances. You know, they could have just had an agreement to, like, there could have been some sort of like agreed marriage or whatever, or some shit like this. They're realizing, yeah, your lover's realizing that before they didn't come in because they weren't ready, okay, because they were lying. They're realizing this ex-lover here was very immature about what they're saying. They're just being very jealous and envious, and they're being real fucking petty. They're finding out the fact that you cut this person off. You weren't balancing things out with them. You don't want nothing to do with them. You weren't planning on balancing things out with them, but this person was going around lying, telling people that they were still at your house sleeping with you, or that you were sleeping with other people, and it was all fucking lies. Now you're about to have a passionate new beginning. Why? Because he's taking the lead. Your lover's coming in. They're watching you. They're going to come take the lead here, and they're going to start this new beginning with you. There's no stopping it. There's no blocking it. Get ready, because here it comes. And it's going to be a very powerful couple, very healing couple, very loving couple. These are both very, very intelligent. These are extremely intelligent, both very independent, okay? Nine of Swords. Now they're trapped in their head. They can't sleep at night because you can't wish fulfillment. All right, you're about to get some sort of exciting new beginning. That's gonna. I feel like you're gonna be like so excited. You're gonna like. You're not. You might like even have. You might have trouble sleeping. Okay, like you're like, is this really happening? Like excitement. You know what I mean? Because it's gonna go right to this new beginning to where you're gonna be like in your head. Like, is this really happening? My wishes are being fulfilled. Like a whole new world for you. Okay, and there's some witch over here that's spying on you. They can't watch you anymore. What they didn't see happening was like this person realizing that you're listening. All right, now you standing in your power. It could be a karmic mother involved in this shit, or a baby mom. Yeah, I feel like you're about to get some sort of new beginning here that you're gonna be so excited you're not even gonna be able to sleep at night. You're gonna be like, what? It's gonna be complete fulfillment, complete wish fulfillment. Like you're gonna be like, oh my, you're gonna be jumping up and down, praising God. Dreams coming true, boo. Nothing that they can do. And look, the devil stepping in is over top that 2 of Cups. I'm telling you right now, somebody's ex is passing away. I feel like somebody's ex could have passed away. There might be a truth about somebody unalive someone's ex or something about the knowledge that they had. The fuck is this? This dark room, cold cup, and secret society could be like offing somebody because of the information that they have. There might be some sort of truth about this coming out, or they might be trying to do this to your false flame or something. What the hell? All right, Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit. That's some creepy shit. Yeah, because you heal. Look, this is why too. I just realized this is Four of Swords. So they sacrificed you. Somebody tried to sacrifice you, and they tried to sacrifice you when the full moon was during the fucking daylight, during the daytime too, right? And it's an eclipse as well. They're not fucking smart. Okay, again, they're messing around in God's face against a healer. All right, but they tried to sacrifice you, and you healed from it. They weren't expecting you to heal from the sacrifice, and you did. Okay, you're still healing. But since you healed, they're freaking out. And this is why the devil's stepping in. I probably did it this last fucking full moon. Somebody might already pass away. You might not know about it. Or maybe you do. I don't know. You might be finding out about somebody's passing. With that 3 of Wands first card out, you might be finding out. Somebody might have passed away today, or they might be afraid that they're about to be passing away. They're not happy about that at all. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. John 14:27. Ask and you shall receive, that your joy may be full. Maybe that's what you ask. You're about to get it. Okay. All you gotta do is ask for it. You're good. Forgive and you shall be forgiven. Luke 6:37. Take a divinely guided chance. All positive actions, all positive change and successful adventures involve a degree of or risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. Hey, hey. This could be yours. It could be your twin flame. I'm getting ready to do this to you. Watch and pray that you enter not into temptation. Matthew 26:41. Don't call on the Lord. Anytime you feel tempted to do anything that you shouldn't be doing. I will not leave you comfortless. Exactly. Call on the Lord, okay? I will not leave you comfortless. I will come to you. Somebody trying to tempt you. It's probably a weird answer. My Father gives you the true bread from heaven. John 6:32. John 6:32. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. Confirmation. So it is time for you to take charge. Somebody is meditating. I have to see what that notification was. It was what do you call it? It was like a meditation like sound thing. So I feel like somebody needs to meditate. Okay. Confirmation. Yeah, that's another meditation thing that just came on. Somebody needs to meditate. All right. Take charge of your so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly lock them out. Somebody needs to pray, meditate. Nothing shall be impossible unto you. Matthew 17:20. All right, let's see. Any of these names could be your name, somebody involved, or passed on loved ones, first, middle, or last name. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. I feel like there's probably going to be a lot of freaking names because there's a whole group called the Secret Society here. I feel like I feel like they're all going to be battling against each other. They're going to be all fighting against each other, pointing a finger at each other. Somebody caught a case, that's for sure. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what are some names involved in the situation? Please and thank you. Somebody's about to be taking a stand for you. Jenny! Hey. Somebody's about to take a stand. Somebody caught a case. I'm seeing this as a stand. Somebody's about to take a stand. You see how this card stood up too? Okay? So there's a prayer being answered as well, because these are my prayer plans. And somebody done called a case. And during this case, someone's going to stick up for you. They're going to take the stand. They're going to, look, that's the one that's going to be working with you. The one that's going to be standing up right now. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what are some names involved in this situation, please and thank you. Damn. This is Linda could have got caught. I don't know. Shit. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, any other names? Tammy? Yolanda or Lonnie? Make sure there's no other ones. No. Ah. Holy Spirit, Divine Spirit, what are some names involved in this situation? Please and thank you. Wowzers. Pretty peculiar, eh? That's wild. Damn. Garcia could have got caught. Veronica or Toby could have got caught. Or these could be the enemies. Damn. I had a feeling there's going to be a lot of people. From the very beginning. Blake. Something about country music. Like Blake Shelton. aka some I was getting like country songs earlier too. Somebody's definitely descending. Jared, the spiritual name behind Jared is descending. It means descending. The devil's stepping in. The devil's collecting. Somebody is descending to help, okay? For what they did, for trying to sacrifice you, or they did. Because they came for an earth angel. That's in alignment. Dolores. Jared. A co-worker. It could even be a co-worker or somebody that works in the same field as you or used to, okay? Stan, somebody might... Oh, never mind. I was just thinking of Eminem songs. Diane. Somebody... I hope that's not the case. If anybody's having any thoughts of self-harm or harming somebody else, please go seek help. No matter how bad you think your life is, please go seek help. Confirmation. Somebody might be having thoughts like that. Please don't do that. You got to think of other people. Karmic or not, like no matter whatever you did, somebody could be afraid to go into prison. Okay, don't do that. Be a man or a woman, stand up to whatever you did, and don't do that because you're hurting other people. And just go seek help, please. Mystic, Laura, Todd, Kelly, first, middle, or last name, Brad, Faith. Your faith will save you every time. Trevor, Bonnie. Kai, you could be a content creator. You don't have to be. Sister. Lindsay. Mickey. Somebody could have also slipped you like a Mickey. I don't know. I'm getting some creepy ass vibes about like from earlier with the XX, like something about like somebody's weird, like somebody's a pervert. They're like creep. Like I don't know. Somebody could have slipped you or somebody a Mickey to try to R-word you, or maybe that's what they were doing to people and they're caught doing it. Lindsay. Don. Oh shit. Donnie, Donald, or Don. Speaking of Illinois. Ew. Great, Nadia, next into the Falsa. Marcia. Kimmy, or Kimberly. Quay or Taquay. Hart. Somebody's cousin. Somebody's just gonna be like, oh, just cuz. Crystal. Toby. Something about Mark. Something about country. Some down south could be significant, or somebody could like country music. Karen. Teresa. Gabe or Gabriel. Somebody could be also, yeah, they're going down south, alright, down all the way down. Maria. Loretta. Nicholas. A lot of names in here. It's confirming a lot. Isaiah. Natalie. Walter. Wayne. That's wild. That ended up being like that. Veronica. Lewis. Roy. Hunter. Bill Hunter. You got your first and last name out here, sweetheart. Hunter. William, Billy, or Willie, or Willard. Somebody's dad. Love, miss your dad. May you rest in peace. Hunter. Roy. Also, I'm getting like somebody was trying to hunt you down. Okay, and they're the you know what I mean, law enforcement news. I feel like it's this weird ass group called Common Secret Society and their sex. Karmic Libra. You could be a Libra too. Garcia. Zoe. Linda. Listen, Linda. Murray. Brandon. Grace. You're about to receive grace, my darling, for everything that you went through. somebody's gonna be praying for some. Victoria, Vic or Vicky, Michelle. That dirty bitch, yes, that hoe. The one you was thinking about, Joe. Sandra or Cassandra. Or Sandy. Or Sandra. Sandy sticking is like, for some reason, I don't know, Sandy keeps on the same. Devin, Sade or Sadie. Carmel or Carmela. Eileen. Glenn. Sherry. Some about old coworkers. Casey. Enrique. Aquarius. Nola. Lyndon. Nova, or somebody can drive in Nova. Hello. Jasmine, or Jazz. Somebody like jazz music as well. TJ, Connie. Something about music is very significant. Kyle. You could be somebody bright. Maybe like all types of different types of genres. I know I do. Because I had like a bunch of different, what, Eminem, rap, country, classic rock songs that were all coming out. Henry, Michelle, Simpson, Bubba. They're about to be meeting Bubba already in prison. Joel or Joelle, Amber, Dalton, Elaine. Somebody could be a Buddhist. Something about Buddha. Kenyatta, Smith. Maybe these people are. I don't know. Brittany. Mike, Mikey, or Michael. Archangel Michael is guiding and protecting you. Leo. I had a feeling there was just Leo with that double Leo. You could be a Leo or somebody. There's a good Leo out here, probably Kev. Kev or Kevin. Williams. Grayson. Somebody could have a pit bull. Scott or Scotty. Or a dog. Somebody could have a gray, like a blue pit, which is gray, you know. Confirmation. Zach. Pam or Pamela. Gabby. Carrie. Cancer on the fence. Bay Sean. Pat, Patty, Patrick, or Patricia. George. Black. Monique. Joe, Joey, Joseph, or Jojo. Somebody could be a firefighter. Molly. Nina. Meg or Megan. Carla. Gibson. A lot of names. Lee. Desiree or Des. Carlos. Sage. We want to sage because somebody could be sending you some sort of negative energy, or they might be trying to sage their own bull crap that they, whatever dark crap they did to you, and it's going back to them. They're trying to cleanse it away. That's another thing. Like I was saying earlier, like at first, like they heard this whole group, and especially this King of Cups in reverse. They were warned so many times to leave you to hell alone, and they wouldn't, and they just kept it. Like at first, when things were going wrong, they didn't like connect the dots, and after they would do something to you, something happened to them, but they didn't think like anything. Then when they started connecting the dots and realizing, oh, you know, it could be coming, but they thought you were attacking them, but you weren't. It was God, you know, putting judgment on them, and they were still attacking you, which then just made God attack them more. Julian, more karma come to them. Anthony, Tone, or Tony. Love Mr. Tony, may rest in peace. Nancy, Jesse, or Jessica. Love Mr. Jesse, may rest in peace. Jenny! Jenny, or Jennifer. And Lacey. And I don't know why I'm getting with that Mickey and this Lacey here. Somebody's doing some weird shit. Like, flipping Mickeys on people. Lacing people's stuff. Be careful, too, okay? If you smoke cigarettes or, like, vape, somebody could be putting something in your cigarette or your vape. Or, like, trying to slip stuff in your drinks. Somebody's a pervert. Somebody's a weirdo. Somebody's a creep. That's trying to do the most. I feel like somebody's going down for something like that. Like, I don't know. I think somebody's getting some sort of like sexual charge put on them. Like, I don't know if like R word or like sexual harassment, or, but I don't think it's just that, or if like sleeping with somebody underage, or I think they're like going to meet on Megan's list. Meg came out too. I'm telling you right now, somebody's getting caught up for something like weird like that, or they already are. You might fuck around and like go on Megan's law or Megan's list, whatever it's called, and you might find A lot of these people on there. Creepers. Yeah. Maybe this whole freaking ring of people are doing some nasty stuff. Maybe something like that traffic, moving people around type of thing. Maybe they're caught up in some weird shit like that, and they try to get you under it in it, but you were protected. Thank God. It could be something. I'm telling you, it's something. I got that from the beginning. Something about, but also there's a bunch of other stuff. They caught themselves a lot of charges. They're screwed. Whoever these people are, they're done, and they know it. And that's why they're freaking out. They know they're done. So I don't know. So I feel like somebody just recently got arrested, and maybe while they were arrested, they got hit with like other charges. And this person's like, I feel like they're telling on everybody else, or they already did. With that message, remember that message from the justice? They with the 3 wands and the Page of Pentacles, and then the Justice card. With the Judgment. With the Hangman. So I think someone got a message. That was earlier. They're freaking out. I don't know if they got locked up and they got like hit with more charges, or if like this is somebody got locked up and they're talking to their significant other or somebody they thought they could trust with the trust card in the reverse. Okay, they thought they could trust the person. They're like, oh yeah, they're gonna set so and so up and set so and so up, and then like, or maybe talking, they're like, oh yeah, guess what happened, and now they're freaking out and telling everybody else or something like that. Or even if they're not telling, like maybe they're like, yeah, they got charged, something like that significant, bro. I feel like they're already locked up. But your twin flame's about to come take some sort of action. They're towards you. But that's all I got for you guys right now. Until next time, remember, God loves you, so do I. Spread love, not hate, always. And please don't forget to give God, you spirit, the utmost love, respect, and gratitude, and appreciation for all they do in their life. Wallace could be someone's last name. Jane could be someone's name. The person who made this tarot deck is named Jane Wallace, but Wallace is sticking out to me for some reason. But somebody's name could be Jane or Wallace. First, middle, or last. Your charisma, darling. You're very creative, very beautiful, very charismatic. But yeah, natural born leader, very beautiful, inside and out, whether you're masculine or feminine. But yeah, that's all I got for you. Until next time. Yeah, I'm also gonna be doing a giveaway soon. I don't know when, probably this week. I think, yeah, sometime this week I'll announce when I'm going to do it. So just make sure you are subscribed. It is free. All you got to do is hit the subscription button right there. And yeah, that's it. I just got super tired all of a sudden. But all right, guys, that's all I got. Thank you for being good sports. I apologize. I don't know what the heck that was about. Okay, why it kept canceling. I don't know what the heck that was all about. But thank you, Jenny, for always being there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I would have kept going and not even realize it, because it was showing up for me that it was still working. So I don't know what the heck's up with that. But all right, guys, good night, sweet dreams, and God bless. Thank you, Jenny.